Hello everybody, Warrior Fire here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Sword. Last time, we yeah, took on our first Dynamax adventure. Teaming up with well, I say teaming up with Peony to find his daughter, but he got impatient, rushed ahead, tripped and hit his head on a rock. So we're going to end up taking his daughter's place in his thing got going on here in the Crown Tundra. So, yeah, cutscene. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, the place we need to go to is not too far off. Yeah. Amora. But more importantly, we've got another Pokemon going to need to catch here. And considering what exactly we need here, yeah, we'll just try and get it right away. Cryogonal. We've got a living snowflake. And since we do have plenty of quick balls, sheer cold. Scorched Field's too high a level for that to be a problem. Hey, Zen Headbutt. Good. That did pretty well. Great Ultra Ball. One, two, three. And there we go. Hey, level up for John. And of course, the Cryogonal's data will be added to the Pokédex. Cryogonal, the crystallizing Pokemon. With its icy chains, Cryogonal freezes those it encounters. It then takes its victims away to somewhere unknown. Give Cryogonal a nickname, no. Going to the box for now. But we will be needing this eventually. And I do want to at least check out stuff. Defense up, special attack down. Naughty good nature. Cryogonal's pretty clearly a special attacker. That's also a special tank. And quite fast, too. Ice Beam, Acid Armor, Solar Beam, and Sheer Cold. Don't get Solar Beam? I guess it's good for dealing with the water types. Uh, uh, Ice is weak to rock, and rock is weak to grass. I could see it having some use. Only problem there is unless it's sunny. Yeah, the rock type opponent would take down a Cryogonal quickly. Especially considering a lot of rock type moves are physical. Hey, you want to head down here? And we have arrived in Freezington. Hello, hello. What have we here? Another visitor? I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say, it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvests as well? No, but we'll say yes. Ah, never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. Freezington's famed boatneck sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvests. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustrations based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance. Hence the unusually sized head. He thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at the statue by the fields in the center of our village. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now, then. Oi! Over here, Michael! Okay. Got a hiker right here who's selling stuff. Not the standard of each classic type of Pokeball. Moo Milk, Lava Cookie, good stand-in for full heals. Revive. Red hit of beans, both of which uh, are just curry ingredients. And a big pearl, which he's selling for 8,000. I'm pretty sure the big pearl sells for it less. Yep, 4,000. Though, if the valuable item buyer and still inside is looking for the big pearl, it sells for 12,000 there. But yeah, that's definite ripoff here because to be fair, you're only selling it for half of what you bought it for. And it's an item meant to be sold. But since don't really need anything else here. Now let's talk to the random people around here. Do it right here at Energy Root. Wait, quick loop around here for a piece of charcoal. Oh, that was quite the unwelcome interruption. All our youngins have gone off to live in the big city. It's tough for us old folks getting by with only our Pokémon. Hey, Spiel. Our village may not be the liveliest place, but do have a relaxing stay and enjoy the sights. I suppose there's not much to see besides that old statue, but enjoy the one sight anyway. Right, and here... Yeah, hello. It's cold outside, dearie. Why not stay a while and get warmed up? Oh, that's Floofy. I found it shivering outside the village, and just had to bring it home. You know, I think it was just about when I found Floofy, that other strange Pokemon began appearing in the tundra. I've never seen a Pokemon like Floofy before. Maybe it'd be best to have a proper trainer take care of it. If only I could find a dependable one. I mean, I'm dependable. You like walking around together with your favorite Pokemon? Yes. Right? It's the best. Enjoy walking together all over the place. And this is how we can toggle having our lead Pokemon walk behind us in the Crown Tundra or not. Sadly, my favorite Pokemon isn't available, so gonna have to stick with the Cinderace. Every year, the cold seems to bite harder. It's getting to be too much for these old bones. And you're trudging through snow. You've really got to stamp down with your heels. Helps keep you from face planting in a snowdrift. That could be some pretty good advice. Right here, large leek. And just a cooking ingredient. Whether this is the kind of vegetable stock that far-fetched like it is unknown. Right here. Welcome to Freezington. It must have been quite a journey to get here. The Crown Tundra is famous for carrots, you know. Maybe you'd be interested in getting some carrot seeds as a souvenir? Yeah. Ho ho ho! Quite the enthusiastic one, aren't you? Though I must admit, these seeds are rather valuable to us. How about a trade? You bring me 8 pieces of dynite ore, and I'll give you the seeds. Life is all about a quid pro quo, or whatever the phrase was. Huh. Actually, I think it's a quid pro quo. If I'm wrong, I'll have it up on the screen. Anyway, how much cyanide ore do I have? Oh, more than enough. Trade 8 pieces of cyanide ore for the carrot seeds? Yep. Oh, wonderful. This is plenty. Now we can bury the ore in our fields and make our crops huge. Here are the seeds, as promised. Obtained a bag of carrot seeds. Seeds to plant in a field. The kind of carrot you'll get is determined by which field you plant the seeds in. Don't go planting those seeds I gave you willy-nilly in the village's fields now. These fields are for our own crops. Hey, right up here's the mayor's house. Have you had a look at our statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? No, not yet. Hey, it's right here. It's a statue of a Pokémon. But somehow it feels as if it's missing something. This, clearing, seems a bit suspicious. Yeah. The Freezington. First up, right back here, is a wishing piece. Don't know how I got that mispronounced that badly. Haha! Here you are! This, pokey little place will be our lodgings. But as of this moment, it's also something far more important. Our base camp. I know. Not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough faffing about, Michael. Let me tell you what the Peony exploration team is after. Round here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. Not to mention, a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something. Etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursted with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we found out how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had it my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. Just had to throw those couple Pokemon puns in there, didn't ya? So here's to a grand adventure, Expedition Chief Michael. Chief? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it. My own darling daughter, sitting alone in this room, pining for her papa. Ah, nope, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So I'll be the hold down the fort chief. Which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. Got an expedition uniform. Look at that! Fits you like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Nia would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. And if you need to change or have a kip, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. I've got some different colored scarves in there, so switch it up if you fancy a bit of style. Here, have these too. Obtained a legendary clue 1. Clue about the King of Bountiful Harvests. It's written by Peony, and an old photo is attached to it. The King of Bountiful Harvests. There's a fairy tale in the Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Obtained a legendary clue 2. Clue about the Legend of Giants. It's written by Peony and has unique drawings. The legendary giants. Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple, where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. That the on check 1. The door remains firmly shut. Sunken in the side of the slope lies the temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. What? Together, living salt of snow. The door remains firmly shut. Near where green meets snow in the giant's bed lies the temple where the giant of steel sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let out, nope. Wake, I, ill. The door remains firmly shut. Finally, on the distant paths of 3-Point Pass lies a temple where 2 giants sleep. On the temple's door are strange words. But, door, all be, and the door remains firmly shut. Obtained a legendary clue 3. Clue about the legend of bird Pokemon. The bird Pokemon of legend. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. There are legendary clues I've meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated telewatching. First off, why not have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvests? Seems like this king's bonds with its loyal steed, or whatever you call it, run proper deep. So if I had to name this exposition, I'd call it The Sacred Bonds of the Sovereign and Steed. Here's a great big statue of it, being in the middle of the village. Though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. Change back into the usual clothes. I'll stick with this for now. Especially because it's definitely looks like it's going to be warmer for the area. I've just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. You obtained a Master Ball. Which means there are 2 free Master Balls you can get in a Pokemon Sword and Shield. Without needing to do anything other than advance the game. Although the second one does require you to purchase appropriate expansion pack. And if I'm right, this is the only time you actually get an extra. Oh no, black and white. There's one that you can get the Castelia City Pokemon Center. Having a Pokemon from 50 different original trainers. And of course, every game that features a daily lottery, if you manage to match all 5 digits, First time... It's like, probably just, repeatable. And you get a Master Ball for that. Yeah, only the second time that, you can, easily get, a second, Master Ball. This is supposed to be one ultra mega corker of a ball. Use it wherever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it, though. You ever get a bit turned around, come on back to base camp at any time. You can't miss it. Just look for the adventuring proof flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Yep, and going to heal. And gonna go ahead and do it for today. Next time, we investigate the King of Bountiful Harvests. See you guys then.